let's move on to a topic that you're excited about, Rob.
I am very excited about this. I just have to say.
There is going to be a Dirty Dancing sequel. And
with Baby.
With Baby.
They've been putting her in the corner for 36 years.
And now she's getting out of there. And it's not some Havana Nights nonsense.
No.
This is a story about Baby, for Baby.
All the babies everywhere.
All the babies everywhere. It's very, very exciting.
Look, this is another one of those examples of like the great sequels in history that took a long time to reach us. The Color of Money, with Paul Newman coming back to play Fast Eddie Felson from his signature role back in the 60s in The Hustler. That was like 20 years. Top Gun Maverick was that 36 years. This is going to be close to have Baby come back. I mean, come on.
It's very exciting.
Unfortunately, Patrick Swayze can't, but his spirit will.
Absolutely.
And, would you be surprised to know that I have a 4K steelbook of Dirty Dancing in my physical media collection?
Wild. Blown away.
Yes. Shout out to Cliff Stevenson's wife. She's an executive at Lionsgate who sent me one.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, that brings us to more about this film. This is coming from Deadline. Lionsgate announced this afternoon that their Dirty Dancing sequel starring Jennifer Grey will hit theaters February 9th, 2024. Deadline first reported about the project, which Jonathan Levine is directing off a screenplay by Elizabeth Chomko, Jonathan Levine, Mickey Daughtry, Tobias Iconis. Hope I pronounced that right. In part 2, Baby, Jennifer Grey, takes us back to Kellerman's Resort for a story of summer, young romance, and dancing. That weekend is the pre-Valentine's Day weekend, and right now, Universal has an untitled animation film on the calendar. Oh, that's another story. Sorry. Boop.
I mean, if the dancing scenes can be the equivalent of the flying scenes in Top Gun Maverick, they might really have something.
Like if they get some
I mean, think about the aerial moves in this movie,
yeah.
you know?
Because they swing around and pirouette.
It's the jumps, but with a drone. Yeah.
I mean, even higher, farther, faster. Come on.
I mean, you pull real G's dancing. If you're a good dancer, you pull some serious G's.
This is
people
very
can pass
true.
out.
This is very true. Now, one of the things, too, about the original Dirty Dancing is the extras, they had to actually sequester them away from each other, all the dancers and everything, because the dancing was so dirty, so sexual. And they were really worried about actors just like being horny around
Shenanigans.
each other.
There's dirtier dancing now.
I was going to say.
We all know that.
Is this a movie we're going to up the ante for a modern day audience? What kind of story do you think is going to happen? What kind of dancing do you think there's going to be? The dirtiest dancing?
Well, it still would be a period piece.
Yes.
So I guess it's like still in the, how Baby, it has to be, so Dirty Dancing takes place in the 50s, right? So if they're going to if Jennifer Grey's back, it's got to be real time. So then we'd be in the 80s.
Yep.
So this could be like Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo, Shabba Doo and Shabba Ranks, you know, coming back. I would love to see a Dirty Dancing movie set in the 80s. I mean, I don't know if that would be the same vibe.
Yeah.
But I'd watch it.
But literally, I mean, from a time stance, that makes sense. How do you think, too, that they're going to pay tribute to Patrick Swayze in this film?
That's a good question. I mean, I think there's a thin line there because obviously he has to be recast. But I think they're going to have to, I mean, if the movie's a romance and Baby falls in love, I mean, it's interesting because Jennifer Grey's like in her 50s. Maybe she's a widower, you know, and she's gone back to like, she's depressed and she finds new love.
She wants to go back to where she first met Johnny.
Maybe.
And maybe see if she can find love there again.
You know, actually, maybe not. She's not looking to find love. That's the thing. And love finds her.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Love that. And hopefully she'll just still carry a watermelon around.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's a must.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got it.
Because why not?
What are the chances you think Channing Tatum is going to be in this? He's one of the dancers. He's one of those actors that can dance really well.
Yeah.
You know? John Cena, maybe.
I would love John Cena to be in Dirty Dancing, too. I think that'd be wonderful. I'd be all for it. But guys, what do you think about a Dirty Dancing 2? Are you excited? Are you interested? Do you not care at all?
Yeah. I can see our audience is like, I can't wait for Dirty Dancing. Oh, wait, no.
Wait. Yeah.
No, that's not. But you know what? Dirty Dancing, perennial favorite on cable. Everyone's seen it a million times. There's a great episode of The Movies That Made Us about Dirty Dancing. It's a product of its time. And maybe its time has come around again.
I think so. And you know what? If someone like you, Rob, who loves Star Trek and Star Wars so much, also has a deep love for movies like Dirty Dancing, I think many of our audience will too. There's a nice Venn diagram of what you can like as a film goer, right?
Come on, man. I used to think of myself as Ren McCormick. I wanted to be Kevin Bacon in Footloose, man.
Man, I still dance out my rage. So
You know,
Still have
when I'm
a
not throwing
chance.
video game controls.
let's hear it for the boy.
I literally almost spit my coffee out on the control panel when you said that.
You know, I can be youthful at heart.
Joking.
Whoa, when Robert said
No, when she says I still dance out my rage, I'm like, mouthful of coffee.
I do. It's a good day when you get a spit take. But let us know, guys, what you think about Dirty Dancing 2. Is this going to be like the top Maverick of dance films? Top Gun Maverick of dance films? That's
Oh,
what
well, I
we're
think it would
having?
have to be.
Yeah.
And imagine the new cameras they have to build to catch the dancing exactly the way
Whoa.
they want to.
4K and beyond. It's going to be wild, y'all.
Telling you.
So let
Dolby
us-
Atmos, that sound of the butt shaking or whatever.
Booty
you're
shaking.
into, booty shaking.
Yeah,
The bass boom.
that's right.
Exactly.
Now I'm in.
Especially
Well,
if
we've got-
Mix-a-Lot comes back.
We've got Ray Ora in. He's going to see Dirty Dancing.
He
right
wasn't
now.
in the
It
original
has to be
Dirty
very
Dancing.
specific, though,
Okay.
from what I was just talking about.
Hey,
That's fair. But let us know your thoughts on that, guys.
Guys,
Now,
we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh. Let me take a second to tell you why my wife Ann and I love HelloFresh. As two working professionals, at the end of the day, it can be tough to get dinner together, and HelloFresh saves us loads of time, money, and most importantly, gives us great tasting and nutritious meals. And no joke, with the easy to follow along instructions, Ann and I actually have a blast cooking dinner together. And they're so foolproof, even I can do it alone when Ann's not there. And HelloFresh now has over 30 dinner recipes to choose from every single week. That is the most choices of any meal kit out there. Customize your favorite dishes with new Hello Custom offerings by swapping out one protein or side for another, upgrading for a more luxe experience, or even adding protein to a veggie meal. So guys, right now, go to hellofresh.com/Campea16 and use the code Campea16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Once again, that's hellofresh.com/Campea16. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.